Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it's NMeade here, and welcome back to the Time Trial Endurance Challenge, where we time trial all the tracks for 50 laps in a row. To my surprise, of all tracks, Shy Guy Beach is the next one in the series, and as you all know, you get to choose which track I do after each video in the series in the comments. And the comment reads, for the next one, I think we repay Nick for all the content he's been giving us. He's given us so much, he might need a break. A beach trip would be nice, which is why I'm suggesting Nick takes a nice 50-lap long vacation to Shy Guy Beach. Yeah. Well, good luck to me on the beach shore over here with... I wagered to say this is the most craziest vacation of all time. It's a beach shore, but has all these bombs flying through the air and messing up all my beach setups over here, my umbrellas and such. You know, I like to go around the beach and just see what each spot of the beach offers, you know? Look at all those umbrellas over there. But the buns might mess all those up. Come on, come on. On the screen, you'll see some average paces for lap splits depending on how it goes. I'm going for at least minimum a sub 23 minute 20-second time. Oh my god, that was so close. That would indicate an average pace of less than 1 minute 24 seconds. It's not the best of Magi, but it's still pretty decent. And I'm going to do the pink low jump ramp all 50 laps in a row, make it a bit more interesting. And yeah, pretty much when the spear meta took over, not everyone adapted right away, including myself. And I never did, actually. I always just did Magi. And that was near the end of when I was very, very actively time trialing for... oh, that's a good lap. You know, trying to improve all of my times throughout all the tracks. I will be doing it eventually. I do want to get a 121 and actually get back on Worldwide Tops here, which would be pretty cool. I was on Worldwide Tops here for a good period of time with the Magi back in the day. And fun fact, I actually had the BKS here lap 3 for a long time after the pink ramp was discovered. I had a monster like mid 27.2 lap 3, and that was the BKS by a long shot back in 2010, and that was like 8th worldwide or something like that. So I've always had a pretty good grip here on this track with the Magic Cruiser, but it will be fun to eventually learn the spear. Oh, this bomb, how far is this? Okay, okay, I think that's going to be a little bit terrorizing, that bomb there. Okay, so the biggest issue is going to be that crab that goes after this turn, which you'll come to see over here. So as I round this bend, this one right there, that one. If your alignment is a little bit off and you don't turn in time, you can go right into that crab over there. So it's going to be a little bit challenging to do. Okay, so I would love nothing more than an epic sub 23 minute time, but my average lap would have to be sub 27,600, I believe, which would be an average time of a 122,800 or less, if my memory serves me right. And that would be very, very challenging to do. If I got like a 23, like 05, maybe, I guess, whatever time it would be where it would indicate that my average pace is like a 122 point something, I think will be a really cool goal to attain. So we'll see how we go here. But yes, we must appreciate the roots of this track with the Magic Cruiser. It's one of my favorite tracks to time trial, just for how unique of a time trial this is. Because the only other track you use Magi for in time trial is Shy Guy Beach. And we're taking advantage of the Magi's off-road stats, and also her acceleration as well in the Magic Cruiser. Because if you notice too, most of the time we're really discouraging trying to turn in our wheelie at all, since we're going to be losing time going down from top speed. But at least thankfully, the Magic Cruiser and Toadette have very high acceleration, so you can actually get away with actually doing very minor wheelie turns. I think technically, a taster could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure if you like turn like in super small increments, I'm saying like barely like one nudge at a time. Like I don't know the exact unit or value, but you can turn so slight where you can keep on doing it but not lose any time at all. I think the really old tasks of Sherbetland Knowledge actually would do that. I'm pretty sure. And so, even if you do a little bit more than that in human gameplay, you're not losing all that much. The acceleration really handles that very well. I'm actually surprised how well I'm actually getting the low jump on the pink ramp right now. It's actually going pretty good. I'm already racking up a good amount of 0.5s and 0.6 laps, so not too bad so far. And for some of you who are more familiar with the spear driving here for world records in the past, if you don't understand why I'm dragging certain main turbos into the sand, pretty much to put it simply, you're trying to go a lot faster on the mainland on the beach compared to the water. And you let your main turbo glide you back into the beach sand, so you can take bigger advantage of the boost from the main turbo. So releasing it right away wouldn't be as fast. It's one of the rare instances where releasing a main turbo right away is not faster on a track. That was a really good low jump. This might be my best lap so far. Let's see. Has some water hit. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay. That low jump, though, was still really, really nice. Really nice. Okay. Wow, we're on lap 14 already. Wow, I was on my giant monologue for a while. We're like almost a third of the way through the challenge. Let's go. Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay. That's going to be a problem, I think. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. Also, one of the strangest things is there's like a little pirate ship that goes around the entire perimeter of the track. What is actually in the background right now. And the bombs go off in intervals across the entire track. And I think you have to wait something absurd like 3 minutes to do a fast lap on this track for the oh my god, I almost lost my whole run there. Even though I'm using the Magi, this is still very risky because I could lose my entire run by going out of bounds. So, people sleep on the Magi, more so in the online TT space, as you guys may know, but it is pretty risky as I'll have to play it, you know, to the limits here. I gotta be really careful with this. So yes, ideally going over the corners like that makes you go the fastest. Of course, you're trying to go as tight as possible. And if you turn really hard into some of these corners here, you can charge your main turbo a little bit faster. So, doing the in-depth time trial tutorial eventually on this track should be a lot of fun. I may do one for both Magic Cruiser and Spear in the same video when I eventually have a time trial tutorial for that track. And of course, after I become proficient with the Spear, of course, on that track. But we will see, though. I would love to get a 121 here, some like a lifetime goal for sure for the track after the Spear took over. And I believe Sosis, his world record here is one of the longest standing world records. Right, it actually might be the longest longest lasting world record right now out of all the tracks. I'm pretty sure. I think it was the beginning of 2019, if my memory serves me right. And to be fair, the run is very strong, very strong. So I wonder if and when that will be improved. Maybe your boy will. Just kidding, just kidding. I will never be good enough to get the record here. No way, no way. But I could certainly get worldwide tops here for sure. I could at least get like a 121.7, I think, if I gave it enough time. Oh no, that lost a lot of time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh, that was atrocious. We need to minimize those types of laps as much as possible. Also, if you notice, if my bike like stutters out from the water to the beach, that actually loses a lot of time for the Magic Cruiser. Like, sometimes close to 0.1 if it's really bad. It's far more evident in Ghost Races for comparison's sake. Let's see. Alright, much better. We need a lot more of those on the board. As mentioned, I would love to get a time where it signifies that my average pace was a sub 123. That would be awesome. But a couple of those 28 laps are really going to be hurting me for this. Oh no, oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh, come on, man, come on. I cannot be having laps like that. Come on. Oh no. Well, at least if I don't get a sub 123 average pace, it's fine because I'm trying to avoid that at time intervals that obviously no one knows, of course, so I'm reacting on the fly. Also, what in the world was all of that, dude? Come on. Ah, throwing away free time here. Come on. Okay. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the series, like me failing there, and you want to see more on the channel, a lot more stuff is in the works, definitely give the video a thumbs up and get subscribed to the channel. A lot more really cool stuff is on the way in the works. All in the time trial space. And I hope you guys are having a great day so far. If you're watching this on the day it's released or in the future at some point down the line. And I'm really curious what's the next track going to be for this series has chosen in the comments. Okay, that's by far my best lap, I think. 578, that looks like it to me. I think like the best lap you can really do is like a high to mid 0.4 lap 2, I think. Lap 2. I'm so programmed for 3 laps that's kind of sad. Actually, this could beat this last one. Let's see. Oh no. Come on. Why is the bomb over there? Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure if I get hit by the bomb radius, I lose all my shrooms. This is a little more paralyzing than I thought. With this vehicle. I didn't realize where all the bombs go after so long. To be fair, no one does, but even still. Okay. This could be somewhat decent. Let's see. Let's see. Not really. Not that great. But still a lap that signifies almost a 122 pace. And for perspective, I believe the best Magi time is still like a 122.3 in that realm. So if I have an average pace that's less than a second off of the best Magi time, that's going to be really good just for the endurance part of it and trying to avoid some of these bombs on these laps intermittently and the crab cycle as well. So that would still be pretty impressive in my eyes. And we're more than halfway through the challenge. I'm just zooming by. This is going so much faster than my first 2 challenges for this on Raceway and RBC. I'm just on my giant monologues here, and it's just going by so fast. We're entering lap 30. What even is this? Literally, like, this is gonna be like, oh, please. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna be quiet for a second, just to recompose myself. My heart has sank a couple of times in this session so far, with my run life just being right in front of my eyes, about to be drawn out of existence from the bomb. Okay, all right. I think we're But yeah, the fastest lap you can really do with the Magi here is like a low 27.2 lap 3. Because at the end, you can release your main turbo right away. And I think ultimately, you actually fall out of bounds in the water just as you finish the run, I think. Where it will still count you crossing the finish line. Because that would mean you're taking it as tight as possible into the finish line, I think. Since the, the invisible checkpoint extends. I'm just gonna go over here, actually. Let's just do this. Yeah. That was a much smarter move. I wanted to go for the ramp all 50 laps, but if I were to go for the ramp like that, that would have been a very dumb move. So, patting myself on the back for that game time decision there. And to be fair, I mean, I really thought the higher APM tracks would be a lot more intensive on the hands, but this feels completely fine. And by high APM, I mean actions per minute. I think it's more like a term that's used for like Smash players, I'm pretty sure, but pretty much is as the acronym entails, where you're doing a lot more inputs per minute on the controller with not a lot of downtime. A good benefit of RBC and Raceway is that there were a good amount of straights. So I could have like mini breaks with my hands. Even on this track too, like that straight there and this straight over here, I'm having some breaks. But I'm still convinced that the hardest track to do is going to be GB2. Not because of any time. It's going to be the shortest one to do out of all 32 Nintendo tracks. But I think it's going to be the hardest because of how many actions I'm doing per minute with literally almost no downtime. I think the longest downtime is like the straight from the last zipper to the first turn on GB2. It's either that straight or the straight into the mushroom, but I'm pretty sure the very small straight before the first turn after the last boost panel will be the longest period of downtime. Other than that, you're crap. Okay. Other than that, you're just gonna be clawing on the controller almost the entire time. I use the GameCube. Just so you guys know, as you guys see on the input viewer, by the way. And I saw a lot of you guys enjoyed the transparency now of the input viewer. I like it too. But I'm going to try and modify the skin, where I might try and give like a black border around the buttons and like a drop shadow of some sort, just so it's a bit more anchored visually. Because again, it can get a little bit muddy in some spots, depending on the colors of the track, but I think it looks a little bit nicer, I would say. Alright, so I can't believe we're on lap 38. This is literally just going by so fast. I'm pretty sure I will complete this challenge, like, at the time it took me to do like 26 laps or so of RBC. I'll already be done with this track. That's actually insane. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty content with how I'm driving this overall. Missing some low jumps here and there, trying to avoid the bombs here and there, but I'm doing okay, to be honest. I'm not too upset by its performance. Apart from that, come on. Okay, that's happened twice. I tried delaying the soft drift a little bit too much. Low jump, already. Entering lap 40. The last 10 laps. Let's go. So I literally have no shot of getting a sub 23-minute time. I don't think so anyway. And I think my dreams of an average pace of sub 123 are dwindling at a exponential rate. Oh, that was an epic low jump. Hold on, what's this lap gonna be? Oh no, I botched that again. Come on. Yeah, that could have been my best lap, for sure. I think my best lap so far was like a 5.78 or something, I think. But yeah, I had too many like 28.0 laps and some higher 27s for avoiding some of the obstacles here to have an average pace of a 122.9 or lower. But if I can get like an average pace that's less than a second behind the fastest Magi time, that would be really cool. I would be pretty content with that. It's been fun to try and add back in the pink ramp, by the way. I completely omitted during the online TT sessions. I think at optimum, it saves like around 0.1 a lap, I'm pretty sure. But if you outright miss it or it just gets super bouncy, then the time save you possibly get is not worth it. Or if you miss the low jump altogether, then you're also losing time. So, at least in that series, it's all about consistency of your performance, of course. Also, getting wheelie locked there, clearly pressing my D-pad, nothing's happening. Very frustrating, of course. Guys, we're 6 laps away from completing the challenge. This beach vacation overall has been pretty good. Getting plenty of time in the water, of course, on a beach as you would suspect. The rays of sunshine are nice. The weather's not too hot. Got some clouds over here for some shade, as needed. Multiple umbrellas across the entire beach. Entering the final 5. Let's go, let's go. So I'm gonna guess my final time. Granted, if I don't fall off in the last 5 laps or get hit by a bomb and lose my mushrooms or hit a crab or whatever, I'm honestly gonna guess a sub. Hold on. A sub 23-minute 10-second time. It's gonna be a bit heartbreaking, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be right around that mark. I think I've done enough to get below that time, but not enough where it's a sub 23-minute time, which would require basically average of like 27.5s or 0.6s, which is not going to be feasible at all. Question is, gotta make a game time decision here with where I see the time and if I go all out on the last turn of the last lap and try and cut as much off as possible. Because I could just simply fall off the last turn trying to go for it all, try and get as fast of a time as possible. That was really sketch. Okay, that's fine. We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so with how you land with that trick, sometimes you just can't get that wheelie out at all for a good amount of time. Yeah, that was a dreadful lap for sure. Okay. Final 3 laps. 48, 49, and then 50. Let's see, let's see. I feel like I could do this like 3 more times in a row at least. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. A lot more fun than I thought doing this track. I just miss playing this track overall, to be honest. Because the Magi is so much fun. I really wish it wasn't completely obsoleted by a long shot with the spear, but it is what it is, of course. We had a perfect performance here, did not fall off once. No obstacle hits. We had some very close calls, but thankfully no hits at all. And didn't fail a mushroom for now entering the last lap, lap 50. So this is going to be very close. Might be like a 23.05 or an 06. Let's see, fellas. Let's see. Let's make a beefy last lap 50. Let's see. The bomb. Focus. All right. 23 minutes, 6 seconds, 327 milliseconds. That means I had an average pace of just above a minute 23. If I remember the time splits correctly. Not quite the sub 123 average pace, but close enough. This was actually a lot more fun than I thought to do this track for 50 laps in a row. I almost never time trial this track, ever. My PB is actually still from 2010, the original worldwide top 10 time that has a BKS lap 3 in it. But that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you're excited for more videos to come in this series, definitely give the video a mighty thumbs up. Get subscribed to the channel. A lot more content is in the works, coming very soon to the channel. And as always, as you guys know, you guys get to choose which track is performed in the next video of this entire series and all the Nintendo tracks. So the comment that gets the most upvotes down below after each video will be the track that's done next in the challenge. And what's been done so far is Raceway, RBC, and now Shy Guy Beach. We have 29 tracks remaining, and I'm really surprised that this got chosen a lot earlier on compared to the other tracks. But guys, as always, hope you continue to enjoy the content and the videos on the channel. I'll see you all very soon. Take care, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.